Hi. So, I thought I was just gonna talk a bit about my drama I've had recently on Twitter regarding my single mom comment. Well, basically, it all started with me just being there looking through my feed on Twitter, and this tweet came up from a woman called Natakira, where she was talking about how she was sick, and it was hard to be sick as a single mom because she didn't have anyone else to help her with stuff. And when I saw that tweet, I was like thinking like I often think when I see women complaining over things while they have this amazing life with kids and stuff where they can, they have all this good stuff and they still complain. They're complaining over luxury things. So therefore, when I saw that tweet, I decided to make this comment where I said that I just asked why she was a single mom, and that you should only have kids if you are in a serious relationship. And my intention with that tweet was not to attack her, really. I just wanted to point out that you should generally try to have a serious relationship when you have kids. That was what I meant by it. So then I didn't thought much about it and just went to bed. And then when I had woken up the next day, it just had exploded. It was crazy. It had gotten my comment had gotten a massive amount of views, and this woman had showed it up, and it became a very big deal where I was just flooded by hate. It was crazy. I am not used to this. I've never gotten so much online hate ever. I'm not used to that. And people were really mad at what I had done, what I said. And I was like, and then eventually I realized I should respond and try to explain what I really meant by it. So I made this respond to her where I said, basically, I only meant that you generally should try to have a serious relationship when you have kids and all. But of course there can be specific cases where it doesn't work out, and that's understandable. And I said sorry because I shouldn't have said it like that. I didn't know her specific situation. I should have been more careful about saying something like that. So I said sorry, and she accepted it. She responded and said that she accepted my apology, so it was fine between us. However, I had already gotten so much hate from it, and where they're like, they just looked up my YouTube channel also. They looked up me, and they were all being like, he will do, this is like Elliot Rodger, he will go ER, basically things like that. They were saying that I was dangerous and just horrible. And then they were also making fun of me, claiming like, I'm such a, like, acting like I was such a loser. I live with my parents. I have it so, I'm so bad. I don't even live with my parents. That's not true. But even if it was true, I mean, it is understandable. It's not strange if a guy like me would live with my parents, because, yeah, when I have it so bad, when I've had it so bad where I've been denied a career and everything. I've been denied a career, I've been denied making a lot of money for myself and stuff like that. While, of course, a privileged woman can easily move no matter what, because first of all, she can very easily get a career and stuff and make her own money and move through that in that way. But if she doesn't, she can also just get together with a guy and move in with him. So it's not strange if there's way more men than women who live with their parents. So yeah, it's not strange if guys like me do that. But anyway, and then they also looked up where I lived. That was not fun. That made me uncomfortable that they did that. And they were like talking about calling the cops on me. So I've been kinda afraid that the cops would come and take me in. And then also I've kind of been afraid that someone would come and maybe kill me or something, even though, it's not like I value my life much anyway, but I hate my life. But it has been uncomfortable, this whole thing. But then there's also been all these discussions about whether or not I'm real, or if I'm just a troll or just satire. But I'm not. I am real. Unfortunately, I am this guy who truly have this very miserable existence. And then people also, there's also been all these people talking about, acting like it's not society's fault at all, which it obviously is to a very large degree. And that I was just playing a victim, and that I should just self-improve. But the thing is that I am willing to self-improve, to try to not be in this terrible situation. But the thing is, that's what I've done for such a long time throughout my life. I've done it enormously. I've fought so hard, but it has all been in vain. I haven't gotten anything from it due to how rigged the system was against me, which prevented me from becoming successful anyway. And now I'm basically in this situation where I'm extremely locked. I'm done, basically. There's basically no way I can get into, become successful and things like that. I'm locked. Basically, it feels like my only purpose now is to just be here and talk about this terrible society. Try to have people understand how terrible it is, how terrible guys like me have it, and that we should change it for the better, even though it's very hard for people to understand it. People are just so ignorant for guys in my situation. they don't seem to understand at all how horrible the system is. Instead, they just say that I am the problem. That it's just me. I should just self-improve. And yeah, I am still willing to self-improve. But that doesn't take away the fact that the society is. That there are things wrong with society, and that should change and improve as well. And I should also have a fair chance of getting something back from all my effort of self-improvement. Like it should be a point of me doing it. It shouldn't just be all in vain like it has been to this point. So that's how it is. I'm not some lazy guy who is not willing to self-improve just for being lazy. I'm just someone that also points out how horribly society is to men like me. But if you guys are so good at telling me how to self-improve, then why can't you just explain what I should do? Come with some actual advice that would work. Please share that with me, because I really want to know. Because I don't know. I want some real advice that actually works. So anyway, I am real, I can say that. This whole experience has been very, very special for me. I haven't been through this before. And yeah, once again, I'm sorry, Natakira, for what I said. I shouldn't have said that. I should have thought it through before I just spontaneously made that comment. So yeah, bye.